nice chat, but I don't want to pretend I'm not at risk. I am so much at risk. So much at risk. Hello, welcome. Let me take my last sip before y'all kill me.
I don't think we'll kill you.
Only maim and torture.
Yeah. You know me too well.
Yes. Welcome, bienvenue, konbanwa, and all the good things. Obviously, we're all here for one reason, and one reason only. But until all of us are actually here, we shall refrain from announcing the thing and catch up. How has your week been?
It's Monday.
It is Monday.
It's
very much a Monday. Oh God, it's only Monday.
It's only Monday.
It's felt like Monday for the past week.
That's fair.
Yes, very much so. It's been a long day already. We took the dogs to daycare, so at least I had the house to myself, but I did have to meet somebody around noonish for their little author thing. And basically, since it's the person that doesn't type anything, so I type it up. So I have a new story, but I'm like, I'm not working on this till April at least. And he's like, good, finish your stuff. And I said, yeah, I'm gonna. Came back home and spent the last 6 hours trying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Yep. I just been at work.
Numbers together and try to figure out what actually happened this week.
What did happen indeed?
What insanity have we put ourselves through to be where we are? Is this draft one? Yes. Okay. Now I can't remember. Was I in chapter 13 still? I feel like I should have left like a better starting point marker somewhere.
Don't recall.
Because I know that's where I was stuck for so long that I was like, all right, guys, challenge time.
And they were all punishments.
Yup. So that, I think, is new. Oh, that has definitely changed. I think I already did that one. So I think that was fine. Did we do that one? Oh, I had to also, but no, I should have wrote that one. I think I wrote that one. I don't know. I'm looking at the first draft because I have that as a second separate document.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just trying to gauge like what I started with.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not as easy as it was between chapter 13 and chapter 20 because I had some chapters rearranged, partially because we were filtering in the third POV when there hasn't been one. You need help? We laying down? Okay. She's fine. She's laying down. So that chapter's rearranged.
Right.
Things moved around. And 2, I had a lot of gaps I had forgotten about where I just put a one-liner for the chapter and said Rome does his thing. May have happened more than once.
Rate the whole book that way.
Rome does his thing.
That's it. The end.
Guilt, struggle bus. Guilt, struggle bus. Maybe kill a bit.
That really is Rome's thing.
Yes. Hey, Iris. We're good. We're good. We're terrified, but we're good. That's just me. It's the royal we.
I'm excited.
Hey, Monty. Hello. Thanks for supporting me in my time of need. Yeah. So if we just guesstimate that I started around the current chapter 13, this first draft's not doing anything for me. It's wrong. That's a thing. I want to say the document was maybe just shy of 400. I could go back to the other video and look. I wonder if closed captions would work. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Let's investigate. Unless Polly Looney's here and she happens to know this trivia, that'd be great. What page was I on?
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Let's mute that. Can we do closed captions? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Wait. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Out of the garbage.
Hey.
Yes, you walk the shame walk back to your bed. Don't stop. Don't stop. Lay down, dog.
Believing.
Lay down.
Into that feeling. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I keep. It's gonna be that kind of night because Tundra is restless. Okay, so towards the end of last week's stream, my little banner said I was page 162-ish.
Okay.
Ish. And that does not get updated.
Welcome.
At the end. So we're going to say we started around page 162. The goal was to reach page 300. Well, at least they're all available to watch. So you can watch all the lessons, and there's notes posted in the Discord. So that'll work. That will work. All right, so if we jump back to page 162-ish. So that was in chapter 14.
You're just going to play with it?
So we'll say chapter 14 was our starting chapter.
Okay.
Because I know things got moved and added before it, so page numbers are going to be off. I am currently in 2 places. There are 2 active places within this. So part of me getting to page 300 was editing what I had, because I had 380 or so pages in the draft last week.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, I can get to 300 because I have more than that written. Easy. No, because I'm trying to go chronologically with this draft and fill in all the holes that I left.
Right.
Not knowing or planning that there were so many. So many. And then plot points that I'm like, oh, this will be finished in a chapter, have taken 3 chapters.
Yeah.
Because you all make your POVs and you have to do a little your thing. I did track my net word count for each day. So that I can show you guys.
Okay.
That I can show you. 1, 5, 6, 9, 3. Oopsie. Nope. Put that number in there. 1, 5, 6, 9, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And 77. Okay. This one we can share. Notice how I'm dragging this out so I don't have to draw my punishment right away. So here is the lovely word count tracker. And these are net words. And I have to emphasize that because all this purple here is, I'd probably zoom in a bit. Can I zoom? Nope, not that one.
Boom.
Make that 150.
There.
That's better. Now you're in the way. Anywho, these, since February 1st, I've officially started quote unquote draft 2. So that's why those are all like a mix of editing and writing, but it's all the net word gain on that day. We started this challenge on Monday, March 13th.
Okay.
And since we have netted a total of 13,317 words.
Very nice.
That's a lot. That's a lot. There's a 4K day in there, y'all.
Not too shabby.
And that's a net. That doesn't count the words I've had to delete.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had to rewrite chapter 23 times.
Wow,
and now I finally figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also cut out, like for chapter 21, I had what I thought was going to go in the chapter. And then it got to the point where I'm like, I'm going to rewrite this so differently. I don't even need this to be a placeholder. So chapter 1 is literally just the title right now. There's nothing in it. Mm-hmm. So none of these words in the word count are like filler at all.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I've probably written more than 13,000 since that net gain is above whatever number I had started at.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was less than 105 because I feel like I hit 105 during the week. Or 100. I don't know. Mm-hmm. That part I'm not going to go look for, but
yeah.
The current word count is 115,693.
Very nice.
For the document. So, I'm telling you guys all this because I technically did reach page 300. It's just not in the straightest fashion. And that's because I'm literally like finishing the last scene of chapter 20.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 21 is not written at all. But I've edited through chapter 25 in order to hit said page 300.
Mm-hmm.
So I turn it over to my gracious fans. And you guys get to decide if I earned a not punishment. I should have made rewards. Or if it doesn't count because I still have holes and therefore must draw one of the random punishments from the door. It's one of those. I really don't.
I want you to draw a punishment no matter what, just to see what it would have been if the chat decides. Yeah.
Yes. So
whatever chat decides, I still want you to pull one. I like to know.
I mean, I'm curious too, because I do not know what order they ended up in.
Mm-hmm.
But I do not want to delete 10 pages. So, Chat, talk to me. Did I do enough? Did I do enough?
Well, I know you, and you're like a huge slacker, so I know that you didn't do enough.
I knew it would come to this. I knew it. Should have just taken a nap with the pups. Right. See ya, Iris. I personally agree, Monty.
I guess that is the most important question. Do you feel like you did enough?
I am effing like wasted from this work. It's getting to the point where I'm literally just writing the same words over and over, and I know it. I clearly need a break.
Wait, do we need to clarify the words and that they're not just all the over and over again?
They're not, but I keep using like scrambled and.
Mm-hmm. What crutch words have you been using?
I have so many more crutch words in these 15,000 words than I've had.
Speaking of that word crutch, I have a funny sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I apparently offended somebody by using that word.
Crutch?
Yeah. In my TBR video, because I said I use audiobooks are my crutch. Because they're my crutch.
Right? And you lean on them because they're how you get through your books.
And they were very upset that I was using that term when that's a word that people use for when they actually need it or something. And I'm like, you know,
it's a turn of phrase.
The multiple uses of the word, for one. And they are legitimately a crutch for me to finish my stuff.
Yeah.
I always default look for the audiobook before making myself physically read.
Yep.
That's a crutch.
Oh boy, the world is burning.
So, that was a fun thing.
Yeah. Yep. Well, person, I have several crutch words because I had to write so many without my brain resting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know scrambled was one.
I'm sorry. I had to spit that out. That was a really bristly piece of meat there. No! Hidden mushroom! Get the hell away! Where did you go? Oh my god. Ah, there it is. This bastard.
I don't know, but I think also, like, there's just a ton that happens over the course of the 10 or so chapters that I've been finagling with that my brain feels like we're doing a lot of, like, back and forth, and it feels even less organized because there's so much movement when I feel like it should just be. So I know I'm overthinking it now. But
that's okay. Do you want me to spin a wheel to see if you have to draw punishment or not? Since we're,
I guess. Don't flip your coin. Your coin doesn't like me. Your coin.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't trust the coin anymore. Actually, I'll do it on my phone because there's a yes no. Oh, shush. That was my deciding what to make food one.
No.
All right, let's do a yes no wheel. What are you doing?
If I get to punishment, I hope it's like the improv drawing stuff because I need to not write.
Okay. There we go.
Oh my god.
So yes punishment or no punishment?
Thank you.
Hey! No punishment. I'll pick one anyway because I just want to see what it would have been.
Okay. So there's 6 of them. You can kind of see them there.
Yeah. Here's what your fate would have been. It's like The Price is Right when they're like, you chose the wrong door, and they're like, here's what you could have won.
Here's what we could have suffered. What does it say?
What do we got? What does
it say? Oh god.
Read a 600-page ebook. That wouldn't have been that bad.
I mean, I would have gotten it done, but I think my stipulation was I had to read it before doing any more work on my book.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So it would have been like, oh no. And it's like a PDF, so Kindle won't read it to me.
Yeah.
It's a read ebook.
Really reread it. That's what this baby.
Well, we shall keep those punishments there for next time.
Yeah. But you're free of that one. You are free of it.
I am free of the ebook.
Yes.
But I will read it.
You'll read it eventually, but it's not a punishment.
Author who sent me the book, it's literally, I have the page open on my Kindle.
Now there's not like a time pressure to read it.
No pressure, man.
Now you can proper read it too, because then you're not like rushed to, I gotta finish this book so I can get back to writing. And then you have lesser reading quality. So now you can read it full quality.
Yes. So I'm gonna save that postie on my computer screen. That way, if it gets down to like, what do I do during the sprint? Read. Oh. Okay, cool. Y'all stay over there now.
You did that.
We did it, guys. Thanks for your support, because I know a lot of you I reached out to and was like, help, my brain is mush. And you supported me and you believed in me. And like I said, it kind of counts, but it's like...
Honestly, if there's ever anybody who needs to like finish a goal or anything, you're in the #1 slot for actually completing that goal in my book. So there's very little doubt when you set your, like, because when you set your mind to it, you're like, okay, I'm doing it. Even through all the struggle and stress, I have yet to really see a full failure on your part.
Well, that gives me anxiety.
Dang it. It wasn't meant to.
I know. But I'm just like, oh, the failure is coming. It's coming.
The inevitability. Looming overhead.
Well then.
Halibuni, I'm having Nikudon.
Oh.
But
Like
they put Chinoko in it. And I'm mad about that because it did not advertise having kinoko in it. And I'm mad.
So it's not gyudon. It's
niku.
Just nikudon.
Nikudon.
Mixed meat don.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like a steak. Nikudon.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But they
All right, now that we have
scallions, and that was it. And I was like, great, love scallions. And then you open it up, and there's freaking criminy mushrooms all over it, and I'm like,
you should call them and be like, you guys need to advertise that there's mushroom in this because I almost died.
What if I was allergic and I wasn't just a picky little bitch?
Precisely. False advertising.
False fucking advertising.
Whew. Now that we got that off our shoulders, how are y'all doing? I hope y'all had a good week. It's only been a week.
I saw Fiddler.
How was the Fiddler?
We talked about that yesterday, but Fiddler was good. It was mostly good. I have two complaints, but otherwise it was fantastic.
Oh.
Two minor complaints.
2 minor complaints.
Yeah. One's slightly more major, but that's just an opinion. Their Fietka was weak as hell. That's what my complaint is. Fietka was weak. Everyone else was great, but their Fietka sucked. And then the weird, like they opened the play with Tevye coming out, but he's wearing like a big red powder puff jacket. Yeah. He comes out in that, like it looks like he's in modern clothing, and I'm like, what are we doing? And then he doesn't, before he says anything, before music even starts, he takes it off and puts it on a chair, and he's Tevye. And I'm like, what was the point of that? And then at the very end of the play, he puts it back on. And I'm like, but he doesn't say anything. He's like, what? Why? You didn't need that to like take us back in time or anything. Like we know when the story takes place. We're aware.
Yeah. Like then there's no narrator.
No, really. I mean, Tevye's the narrator. He breaks fourth wall a lot.
But he's there. He's not.
He's there. It's not an Into the Woods thing. You know, it's not that. This is weird.
Bouncing back and forth between really excited and happy to anxious. What's going on?
Why? Why for?
And if you don't feel like sharing here, you got me on the Discord. I will listen to you, my friend. But hopefully it's good things coming your way. And the anxiety is normal because change is terrifying.
There's a One OK Rock song called Change. That's pretty sums it up. It's a good song. But almost every One OK Rock song is a good song. So
yes, they do.
But yeah.
Okay. So final book related thing, the document's at 426 without the ending.
Pages.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
And it's like the ending, it's a few chapters of an ending. So I'm betting it will get much closer to 500, if not end up around there. So if anybody wants to read through books 1 and 2 so they can help me alpha beta this, I would appreciate it. Because it's a lot. Just having doubts about myself as a writer, having to start over, but I needed to start over, even if it was just 3 chapters.
Yo, I feel that so hard. I've done that.
Yes, all the time.
Big time, I do that.
I'm probably restarting the prequel that I've already restarted 4 times.
Yeah.
And it's I feel like you can get doubts from a lot of different points. Like there's that, not a pressure, but I think it's sort of projected by many people that, you know, they write things smoothly. They have no trouble going through their outline.
Right.
And if they do, they don't talk about it.
That's not the case.
Or the illusion of my first draft was really good, so blah, blah, blah. I mean, like even just this past week, I rewrote chapter 20 3 times because I couldn't get what I wanted from the characters without forcing it, because I kept trying to bring in other characters into the scene. So we just had to stop and do it. Is it going to be perfect? Probably not.
Yes.
We have to change it again. Hopefully minimally. But it's part of the process for sure.
Yeah.
They don't. That's part of the reason why I don't even watch a lot of, like, I follow a lot of authors and stuff on TikTok, but I have no patience for their content. It's repetitive.
Yeah.
They'll do the TikTok trends with whatever music is popular, but it's like, the times you see struggle, it's not really fleshed out. It's like, oh, I'm having a struggle writing today, so I bought myself a coffee and I'm just gonna lay in bed. And it's like, there are those days, but
what does that help anybody here?
Exactly.
What's the point? What's the point? Why did you make this? Yeah. There's a lot of static on TikTok. I've friended a few authors, and every time they just start talking, I have to scroll past because I just can't. I can't bother with it. It's offering nothing, or they're saying like the most redundant things that you're just like, shh, hush.
Yeah, and that's why I think, even though I created my TikTok to promote my books, it's gonna become just like my Instagram and be like whatever the heck I want to post. If I want to post art, if I want to post about my dogs, if I want to post about my workouts, because one-dimensional people are boring. And I feel like, yeah, okay, a niche is your thing, but it's not my thing. And I know I would like to say I can guarantee there's plenty of people out there who are like, yes, I love that this person makes their own resin dye, but I want to see something different. And they'll look at other stuff. That's why you can follow so many different accounts. I digress. Philosophy. But Marky's moving away from Miami Beach to move back in with her grandparents after living there for a year. So is the story location moving, or you still have part of it in Miami and then she goes back? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing and why? Living on her own in a city like that without family or friends, living in a shallow environment and wanting connections with people and not finding it there. Okay, so that's what she was going on and what was happening for Miami. It was very lonesome for her. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. And she is a soul who needs connections.
I'm not.
As we have spoken. Fabiani says, it's sad that authors feel the need to have social medias like TikTok now. Well,
it's not, I don't know if necessarily they feel the need, but I think it's kind of the peer pressure, especially because nowadays for an indie author especially to make more money, for one, is to promote it that way. So they're hoping for that TikTok success, but also for a lot of people to get picked up by trads. Trads are looking at your follower count. They're looking at your social media presence to see if you're bankable. Yeah. That's why, even though like there are some other also YouTubers who started as like booktubers and then they wrote their own book, but they gathered hundreds of thousands of subscribers as a booktuber, so they would have the fan base that was already going to buy the book, even if the book was shit. It's really tragic, because like what happened to the authors living in the hovel in the woods in the dark with the candles and that way? What happened to that? That's what I'm aiming for. I want to live in dark secrecy.
Yeah.
And be that.
And it really is all about marketing, because even giant everybody is marketing on social media right now, not just through ads, but through branding, like when they have brand representatives So it's, I mean, social media is literally the new billboard.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense. That makes sense. It's just, I'd say it's not sad that we feel like we need to have a social media to promote. I'd say the algorithm. The way that people get popular is so dishonest oftentimes.
Yes. Well, that's how we got Lightlark.
That people who are actually trying and putting in the work, maybe they're not the greatest social person because many reasons, but they will not get that because they didn't fill in the other sparkly stuff. I don't know. You guys understand what I'm saying? Just make sense of it. Bye.
I get it. But it's pressure from like a lot of people, especially like even myself. Like despite being a YouTuber and stuff, I don't like that I feel pressure to make content all the time and also get nowhere with it. Because I'm not a bankable author. So even now as I'm querying, my 2,000 subscribers, which is really probably 50 because so many of those subscribers were from my Japanese stuff. I'm not actually bankable, and I don't want to get on Twitter and content. Like my TikTok is just mambo. That's it. Occasional fun filters that I've been recently enjoying, but it's so stressful because especially with neurodivergency and stuff. Like I'm undiagnosed, but I'm like 99% sure there's some things going on up here, and there's the anxiety that it brings on it. There's the burnout, and it's putting so much on the author to do outside of the writing sphere. And so not only now are people unable to kind of write the books they want to write, because now we got to think, what's trending? What's popular? What buzzwords can I put in this book, even if that's not really the essence of the book itself? What can I do? Make sure there's a steamy scene in there, even if you're very uncomfortable writing those kinds of things. Like, it's very frustrating. And I wish the publishing world didn't force this upon us, because it's like it's their job. It is your job to market this for me. It's my job to create the thing. It is your job to sell the thing. Yes. Traditionals are now putting that pressure on the authors to do their job for them.
Yes. And that's the thing. Like, what happened to the art? All the artists are busy doing all the other jobs.
We all starved to death. That's what happened.
We're hungry.
Yeah, none of us can pay our rent. That's what happened. Yeah. And there's even like people who are like, there's people who are very good at TikTok, who know how to work this, who have that kind of personality for it. And then there's everyone else who has to, and they're just flat as hell. And they just kind of like, it's like FaceTiming your mom or your aunt or something. And you're just like, stop.
How did you get 5,000 views? Stop.
Like, there are tricks to doing good TikToks and shorts and videos. And one of the tricks is not to put your phone down here and think and talk and ums and all these. There are techniques that you have to learn. And if you don't want to put in the effort to learn, don't bother. Because it's just lining you up for pain of the stress of then, why am I not getting views? Why am I not getting followers and stuff? It's because if your content's not engaging,
there's not necessarily a niche, but there's a certain type of crowd on TikTok that are like there for the discussion and the hot topics. So they don't really care, but they get
very small audience.
They react. They react to whatever video they saw, or somebody reacts to them, and it's all just like,
I hate it.
People
I hate the duet reacts where someone's just like, yeah, they're doing that, or they're doing that shit. Fucking hate it. Sorry. I have issues. Yeah. What happens with all
issues.
Mom's riding by candlelight. Yeah. That's why I'm doing indie. I'll do what I want, say what I want, tell the story I want. Everyone else can perform if they're uncomfortable. This is very relevant and real. Yeah, it is. It's still really, really relevant.
Possibly more so since
I feel like
one of the can do it all.
That I'm trying traditional is almost to prove a point, but it might backfire on myself. It's just because like I always feel the need to prove myself because that's how I live my life. That is what's been ingrained in me. I know it's not a good habit, but just to like, if I don't succeed at it, that's going to be a big problem because then it validates all the people who say I'm not a real writer. But if I get it, then it validates to those people, but it's almost a slap in the face to all my indie friends. So it's a double-edged sword here.
Who's more important?
Yeah, it's like it's what's been more important to me is just making sure that the book gets circulated to the people who need it. That's my main goal. But as someone who has done indie before, and I'm really bad at my own marketing and really bad at spreading that word, I need a team of people to help me do that. But again, because of the way the trad world is spinning out of control with this, they're putting that onus on me now. So,
absolutely.
Stress.
But good news is you can still do whatever you want if it doesn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got your group. We all read that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then we take over the libraries one at a time. And that's when they really start to notice.
Yeah. I could whine about this stuff for a long time. What are you making?
I'm making a puppy.
I was gonna say, I was like, are you making a tunder? Or are you making
tunder?
Okay. It's like, are you drawing lady or are you drawing Luca or anybody? But no, that looks like a tunder sleeping right now.
She's a sleepy tunder with all her feet everywhere. It's probably not the most accurate, but it's going to be my warm-up sketch. So
we stage Jaku, yes. Getting Tradpod doesn't legitimize you as an author. It just gives you access to much more readers. No, I'm not saying that it does, but in the eyes of a lot of people, it does. That's the unfortunate truth, is some people do not consider self-pubs real writers. Which is unfortunate. And I'm not saying they're correct, but that is a very, like, constantly, or if you are self-pub, you better be making a shit ton of money. And so I will have people come up to me in my booth. One particular lady who I know, because she is the mother of a former friend, who will come up to my table every time and ask, are you making any money yet? Every time I see her. It's so rude. So rude. But, you know, and then I'll be around even just my family. And like one of my sisters was actually, both my sisters, and this is where it really hurt, because I'm the only one of us who has actual books out and done, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yet they all started a writers Discord group together that they meet. They had a little writers meeting every week that I was not invited to.
What?
I learned about it while I was living with my sister, and she was on. I thought she was just on with her friends, and then I saw my other sister in there, and I'm like, "What are you guys doing?" And they're like, "Oh, it's our writer meeting."
Really?
Like, what?
Rude.
So I know they don't, especially because they think I write YA, which I don't, but because I read YA, they look down on me. But I also, apparently this year, I'm reading a bunch more adult, according to my stats, but there's just opinions that...
Brace yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's just like, it's something that I constantly live with. And so it's very hard to just say, fuck it, and not
care and not
try. And basically say kiss my ass. It's very difficult for me to do that. Yeah.
Oh, the feet.
Yeah.
Well, Sorry, I didn't know that about your sisters.
Yep.
I know there was some tension, but
I mean, there's always tension between me and my sisters because they're perfect. I'm not.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yes. So yeah, my sister who made Jakosha, but she's actually officially given up. Like she closed down her studio with her friend. Officially closed down later studios. Because they're not doing conventions and they're not doing anything. So Jakosha will never get finished now. But now also she has started voice acting online, reading stories. And just
well, she'll never get a gig in your audiobook.
It was kind of a shock to see that. And also she's getting quite a large following there, but it's just another way that I feel insufficient in my own life and in my own, mediums that I use. I'm sorry, this is getting really depressing and stuff. I should shut up.
Go read the book. Stop.
Yeah. We'll just look at Thunder.
We're good. It's going to be a drawn day, so I think, if we want to just chat or people do things, like let me know if you guys need quiet sprinting time, because I know you're reading.
Should be, but I'm not.
You should be reading.
I've read 24 pages so far today on my lunch break.
You're a quarter of the way there.
No, I'm not, because I didn't reach goal yesterday.
You're way there.
I basically need to read another 120 pages today to catch up. That is not what I meant to go to. What the hell? This is what I wanted to go to.
Why is the shape being bumpy? There we go.
My proof copy, though, for Diamond in the Shambles should arrive tomorrow.
Nice.
So that's fun.
And then you'll have some more covers coming.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Proud. Be proud.
It's really hard. It's so hard. I wish I could.
I feel like that's the only part where our personality lines up. Is like, we've both done a freaking lot for 30-ish years old, 30-something, whatever, in our lives. And it's never going to be enough. We always have to do another thing. Because I don't know about you, but I get bored. That's my problem. Part of my problem. But also, like, I enjoy doing things. I enjoy the process of things and learning and, like, the challenge of it. Oftentimes when it's done, which is when people are like, hey, aren't you glad you did the thing? And I'm like, it's done. Moving on. So maybe that's I don't even know if that's a Cancer trait, to be honest. That don't sound right.
That's a thing. I don't know.
That's a daughter of high expecting parents trait.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. I guess that is part of it. Like even though I've done the thing, like even if my family is actually proud of me, because I've heard my mom say, well, your dad talks about, all these people, but he never would like compliment me to my face. Yeah. So it's very hard to swallow.
You're just like, are you sure?
You just don't believe it.
Are you sure?
So yeah. It's I get it. It's rough that way. And there's the issues with, I have really bad depression. And so that blocks the brain from letting me feel proud of myself. My low self-esteem is definitely rough because I don't necessarily have people who just regularly would tell me that, like out of the blue. Like right now, if anyone tells me what you've done is really good, I will not believe you because we're having this discussion right now. And so it makes me think that I'm guilting you into trying to compliment me, which is not the goal, but it makes it impossible for this moment right now for me to believe anything positive that anyone says.
Yeah, your mental is constantly working.
It has to come out of the blue, or else I don't believe it. That's the sad truth in low self-esteem. Is if I get a compliment, they're pitying me, they're patronizing me, that's just how the stupid brain works. Tundra must be so easy to draw because she's white.
Right?
Just random note, but yeah. They're probably. I like that you've really latched on to Kozue, like my short story, Polly Mooney. Yeah, go through phases of fads at any one time. She has like 5 to 15 fads going. I wouldn't say they're fads. Like I have different hobbies, and I don't.
You've been pretty consistent.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I have like different hobbies that I'll pick up and drop for a bit, like the embroidery stuff, right? So I'll pick that up when I'm feeling it. Like right now, I'm not feeling embroidery, but I've got like the paint by numbers or something. Like I just ordered a puzzle, so they're just random hobbies that ebb and flow. I'd say. Yes, books are here to stay because that's 90% of my personality now. Hello, welcome back.
Hi, Mambo.
Did you get tired of playing in the couch? Oh shit, that's right. I gotta do that. Hold on.
Okay, go do the thing.
I was gonna ask the mini con people if I can bring a bird. Oh god, you're gonna poop. There we go. I ran out of tissues. I have to get another box. Stanley Garcia.
Yeah. Well, if anybody else is working on stuff tonight, definitely let us know so we can lend our support and thoughts and stuff. Obviously, I have no mental power to write anymore. I have tried, and the net word count today was just under 1,000, but that was with deleting about 2,000 words. So I probably wrote 3,000 words today, and I am fried. That is all. That is all. There's no follow-up statement. The words are gone. But note to self, guys, or note to the comments. If I do another challenge, let's make sure it's measured better, because the pages thing was a wreck. Things kept moving. It felt like it got farther and farther away the closer I got to it.
Sent that question. We will see if they'll let me. Here, my theory would take. It's not that. My theory with taking her is I'm trying to re-socialize her because she's so bad here, and I need to see if this is a territorial thing or if she's just very antisocial now.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And it's a one-day convention. Oh, is it bedtime? That's bedtime. Excuse me.
Okay, time to go to bed.
Yeah. Do you go to bed?
Yeah. So Monty, let's channel this energy into our rewrite for Numena Star Book 1 stuff. Because you got the passion. We believe in you. We know you can do it. Rewrites are normal. Ian rewrites. Do you rewrite every draft or just the first couple, like from your other document? Because I feel like that is daunting. Rewrite it as you go.
What's really funny, when I take her to go to bed, so she'll fly, and she actually flies to the bathroom, and then I'll put her on my finger and I'll go out, and then she starts getting so excited, like, yes, I'm going to bed, that she'll start kind of flapping her wings, but she doesn't take off because she knows I'm taking her there, but she's just like, yeah, bedtime. It's very funny.
Going to bed. Going to bed.
Yeah.
Going to bed.
Ian rewrites the first couple of drafts. Whenever it's a revision, it's a complete rewrite.
Okay.
And with coolness, it's with the process, I start with characterization and atmosphere. Okay.
I think that's a good place to start.
Gosh. I'll still be rewriting scenes now with Bodymore 3. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, so she was probably in the wrong atmosphere. So switching to the grandparents would be a good opposite sort of situation to see if that fits better. Yeah. because the prequel, I'm going to have to give this series a name, but for right now, it's just the prequel.
The prequel.
The reason I've had to restart it so many times is trying to gauge what age I want to start the character at, because we do grow up with them to a point, and we do have to confront more mature themes. Not relatively soon, but it's like she needs a certain mental capability when she goes into the school, but I don't want it to feel like a middle grade school book where now we're going to a magical school, because that's not the thing, and she's also not going into like proper training. So her age has fluctuated because of where I need her to be at the end of her education, quote unquote. So might be one of those things that we've got a lot of bonus material. Call it Bone and Shadow. And just make people wonder. Let them wonder. Oh my goodness.
That's funny.
Don't come at me. But yeah, I don't have a scope for it. I feel like it's going to end up being 4 books. Maybe not all as long as this series, but it's definitely has 4 arcs for the one character. And I don't know if the school place is a good part to start in. I just don't know. I definitely don't want people to think it's a middle grade, because it very quickly does not go. We age really quick.
Yeah.
So there's part of the problem. Well, this is our Widow Thunder sketch for just a warm up. You sleepy girl. I'm going to send this to your dad. He's going to love it, because he only cares when I draw you guys. It's fine.
I mean, that's pretty fair in my book.
Is that the right layer? Yeah, that's fine layer. And her birthday's coming up, though. In 1 week, she will be 2 years old.
2? That can't be right.
That's right.
She's still, 5 months. Some
days she is. Okay, we're going to send that to the boy. Let's stop sharing that for a moment so I can figure out where these files go. Put my mitts in here. Getting lost in all the setting with, all that distraction of Miami Beach. I want to illustrate that better. Yeah. Maybe she's just a sweet country girl at heart. And she needs a pet sidekick.
Sorry.
Pet sidekick. Yeah, I apologize for being distracted today. I really have used all of my mental energy.
You're out of spoons.
Out of spoons?
You're out of spoons.
Probably. That's usually the first utensil we use. It's usually the first one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Spoons, glorious spoons. Sorry. I literally started listening to Oliver Twist, so.
May I have some more?
Yeah, that's exactly what the scene I read today.
Oh, the
already into Boy for
most
Sale.
notable scene.
Yeah. We're there. Done did that part.
Gotcha.
Boy for sale. That was
Without
very
fair. I do got
Hugh Jackman. That was a very Hugh Jackman moment. Sorry.
Didn't know he was in there.
He's not, but that, like, if he was, he would have sounded like that if he had that role. I didn't know I could do a Hugh Jackman impression until this moment.
Add it to the repertoire.
I guess. I can't do him talking. I can only do him singing. Because he has a very distinct voice.
Yes. Okay. So it's been an hour. Do you guys want a real sprint chat? Or are y'all just feeling it?
I like Polly Vinny's response. Out of spoons, so whip out the chopsticks.
I know.
They're right here, baby.
There's 3 of them. 3 sets. 3 sets. We got 3 sets.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We need ducks. Ducks. There he is. Cool. Let's just hang out. Cool. I like that idea. I think it's a Monday for everybody. Literally and figuratively. So we're going to hang out and just shoot the breeze. As they say.
Should I send queer letters while we hang out? So we see the painful process?
Right. Just throw it up on screen and be like,
See, who do I need to send? Because I haven't done all of them yet. I've been slowly doing it. Which is, I got 1 rejection so far.
Hey! Stick it in the book.
So, thanks, Root Literary. Well, it's only this agent from Root Literary, but I think she was the only one from there. Yeah, that's the only one from Root Literary that I thought would be a good match. But we have already queried Fox Literary and Writer's House and CAA. They used to be ICM, but they recently changed the name. Who's the next? Oh, I can't. Okay, we can't do her yet because I haven't gotten a rejection from the other, because there's 2 agents. No, there's 3 agents at New Leaf Literary that I was interested in. So I've done 1. So we can't do the other 2 yet because you're only allowed to do 1 agent at a time. So that means I move into either the 4 that I recently added, or I go into what I call my B level agent.
B list.
My B list. I sorted them into the ones that, like, I wanted the most, and then went further down. So looks like we're moving over to Folio Lit.
Alrighty.
Which needs
chat. Somebody, first one, pick a letter in the alphabet. Go.
In chat, not me. I have a categories die. You want me to do that?
Okay, acceptable.
T.
So I got a T from you.
Tundra.
We already did Tundra. H. So
H.
Something with the H and a T.
Hala and Tundra.
And a K. THK.
Thick.
Isn't that a...
Sorry.
Thick.
That's the first thing that came out of my brain.
All right. So we have a T, we have an H, and a K. Yeah, that does spell thick.
Sorry. Can Fee become an agent already? I don't think Fee wants to be an agent. Fee wants to be an editor. That's Fee's goal for the moment.
Wow, this backfired. This was supposed to inspire me, and it is backfiring.
Okay.
I just see thick.
Draw something thick.
I don't trust people to like it.
Why?
Because I don't know what's going to come out.
Perfect. That's the best.
Oh, no. Okay. Y'all asked for this. Something thick.
I'm so excited.
Oh. Okay. Ooh, dumplings.
Thick dumplings?
Kind of. So I've been watching Jackie Chan Adventures.
Oh,
and the Mountain Demon is pretty thick. But I want to combine Mountain Demon with a dumpling, like, cute mushroomy character.
No mushroom!
Not that kind of mushroom.
Okay.
The cute ones with the spots.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're gonna see how dumpling turns out. Is it a walrus? Walruses are thick.
Walruses are thick.
Oh my gosh, you gotta draw a walrus. Okay. He can be the because we have our team mascots. He can be the referee, the neutral announcer. Oh wait, how do they type their? What should he be holding? It's a walrus on vacation. And he likes to read magazines.
Who's my chick?
But maybe he's a dumpling walrus. Maybe he loves dumplings. Maybe. Okay. All right, guys. The inspiration is striking. Oh, you gotta get things right. Gotta get it right. Or maybe he likes thick books. Thicker book. Oh yeah. It's so thick. Little spine is stitched together because it's so thick.
First 10.
I guess their tusks come down there. I don't know what their nose looks like, but that's his nose. He's got some whiskers. Oh no, he's got a mustache.
Give him a mustache. Going into my...
He's got a mustache.
Oh, sorry. Whoa, I keep hearing myself real bad.
Sorry.
No, it's good. I was like, whoa. Hello.
And he has itchy bitchy spectacles for his thick book reading. Itchy bitchy spectacles.
I'm composing the email.
He's wearing those visors that are just like umbrellas. So it comes out like that, and that.
Yeah, do not submit simultaneously. Well, then, do I want you or do I want you?
And he's got to have his sunscreen on because UV is no joke, man. So sunscreen. He's lounging about on his vacation with a plate of dumplings. Move that way. B.
Okay, I think I'm going to go with her first.
So we're going to put the plate on his... Maybe he has a TV tray because it doesn't quite sit on his tum-tum the way we want it to tum-tum. So he's got a little TV tray and it's got a nice big plate of...
The agent I'm looking at, guess who one of her clients is?
Marissa Myers.
No, I already queried that one.
Oh.
It's one of your favorites.
Tamora Pierce?
Uh-huh.
Damn. Get her.
I hope so.
Get her.
I mean, based on her description, so like her description says for what she's looking for, because I'm going to market, I think right now for traditional, I'm going to market this as YA. since 50% of the characters are YA and it's not like heavy graphic literary stuff for adult. But she says, I'm eager to find novels that are a high concept, diverse fantasy or magical realism and open to anything conceptually unique. Give me something bold and fresh with a voice that's impossible to put aside. I'm probably not the best for her, blah, blah, blah. What I'm really looking for is the intersection between stellar writing and plot, something that leaves me puffy-eyed or laughing out loud. I, like most teenagers, am looking for the emotional connection, for drama, for hope. Something else I would love to discover, a funny manuscript. And I feel like, yes, Hispakek has the drama. We've got the connection. We've got humor. I've got those things.
Yeah, man, you got this.
First 10 pages to Emily. This is my only downside is her name is my sister's name.
We got our plate of dumplings. We've got our sunscreen. He's got big flipper feet. Whoops, too big. Okay, probably should check the chat. You guys still here?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You surviving?
They're there. They're good. Query letter, let's open it.
Probably when he went full Japanese mode on those. And we're over here just being thick. Maybe he's vacationing in Okinawa. It's a walrus vacationing in Okinawa with some steamed dumplings and mushroom patterned shorts.
Do I have a 10-page? Mushroom pattern.
That I'm crazy. This will do it.
I don't have the first.
Oh my, big feet. Whee. So we got little mushrooms on his pants.
Where's my Hispakek documents? Is this the newest one? No, you're not the newest one. Where did the newest one go? There it is. Right, are you the newest one?
He's got mushroom pants.
Let's see, it's mushroom pants. Nice.
Nobody knew this was going to happen
Mama. Today. How you doing?
Mama.
We're
Welcome
chilling.
to the chaos.
All is drawn, I'm querying.
Yes.
And I'm going to throw up.
Because we have no brain power. So we took T, H, and a K. We drawn a thick walrus with some steamed dumplings. Little umbrella hat.
Yeah, I need
thick book.
1, 2, 3.
And some mushroom
4,
pants.
5, 6.
Some mushroom trunks.
7, 8. Oh god. 10. Oh, I don't like how they do that.
Where it cuts off because it's 10 pages.
That's 10. Okay. Yeah, it's in the middle of a chapter.
It also feels kind of Dragon Ball-y. I think it's just because of the mini glasses. So we're gonna.
Oh, and then when you paste it into the body of an email, the formatting is all messed up.
God, you have to put it in the email? You can't just send a document?
No, there's specifically, it says in the body of the email.
I don't like that.
That is how it works. Oh my god. Adding all this extra shit, and then it made some of it double spaced for some reason. Why?
Why? The mushrooms did it.
Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why are you? I don't understand. Because you're not double spaced at all. No.
So he's on one of those beach chairs, you know. Wee. I hope everybody else is drawing their own thick walrus. Just leave me hanging, guys. I want to see some thick walruses on a beach. They don't have to have mushroom pants. That can be mine. But
see, why is this one a 1.5 and then these ones are? What the fuck are you doing? What is happening?
I don't know.
Like I do.
And there's a little stand back here, like a little food rack-a-shack of food.
Oh my god, I hate this.
And
like querying
okay. Too big. We're in the background. Go.
Like, is this formatting issue going to tell them, nope, I don't want to read it? Because I don't know how to fix this in a freaking email.
There should be a format thing for the email, though.
Is there? Because I see nothing.
Is it their own special box?
No, I'm just.
Or is it your email going to them?
It's my email going to them.
It's the Gmail, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me take a peek-see. What if I made this bigger? Okay, I got it. Thanks.
I don't even know.
And all the font is the same.
Should all, yeah.
Maybe you should paste it as plain text.
What?
Have you tried pasting it as plain text to see if it would?
I don't know what that means.
You do Control-Shift-V instead of just Control-V. And sometimes that like makes everything the same.
Okay, hold on. Let me just delete it all again because it's frustrating as hell. Okay. Oh, damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okinawa. What is the kanji? It's the kanji for Okinawa. I remember the Okinawa.
Why are you having issues? No, this is fine. Okay, so you do Control-Shift-V?
Yes.
Or do you do Control-Shift-C? Or just Control-V?
It should be Control-C just to copy it, but the plain text will be Control-Shift-V.
Okay, it's definitely
more uniform.
It's more uniform, but there's still issues, but it's issues I can work with.
Well, we tried.
Well, it's less. It's not at least doing all the different sizes. It's just a matter of my tabs and stuff at this point.
Yeah, we can do that.
So that I can work with less.
Oh, they're selling dango, and he got steamed dumplings. Man, we gotta get some of those dango. I didn't even realize until now there was dango.
God damn it.
Maybe he's eating on a dango. He's eating on a dango. He's got a dango holder on his TV tray. We got little sticks with the delicious dango towers. I hope you all know you're to blame for this.
Happily.
For whatever this is.
Awesome is what it is.
He's gonna need a name, possibly with the initials THK. So we have to
Theodore Humphrey Nightington. Kensington. That's
I do like Theodore.
Theodore for sure.
Why? Because why not? Didn't want to draw anything serious and put our brain to work. We just wanted to draw a silly walrus. Oh. And there's sand. Oopsie. Some sand is down there. It's time I say.
It's time of food.
And it's got little dangly things hanging from it. And lots of dongo. Lots of dongos. Lots and lots of dongos. Okay, cool. Welcome to the retelling of The Walrus and the Carpenter. The Carpenter! We have to draw the Carpenter!
Gotta draw the Carpenter.
He's back here. He's back here.
Okay.
Making a dongo. He's actually a dongo turd.
All right, I'm about to send one.
Do it.
I'm scared. Here we go.
Yes, you are.
I sent it. Okay. 320. Okay.
Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum. And he's got a hammer in his pocket because he is the carpenter. How did this happen? How did this happen?
All right, so that's that one. I need to mark them as done.
Okay, now it's done, guys. Don't know if we need any color, but Tamama! Parlez-vous! So Tamama's also chilling tonight, recoloring her hair. Yeah, swim trunks, mushroom swim trunks. Yes, Snazzy. So over the past week, I wrote way too many words in order to get to the 300. So we are brain decompressing. The prompt was THK. So we went with thick.
Hmm.
And then this happened. You need some water? Baby girl needs some water. Revel at the walrus. Up the deck. A big. Hi. You need some water?
Oh, hello. Hello. I have 5 more people I can query at this time because some agencies don't let you query multiple agents. But oh my god, it feels so little. Like I feel like I'm querying so little. But yeah.
Alrighty. I don't feel like coloring this one. I don't know if color is gonna happen today.
That's
but
fine.
we have our walrus. So let's save that. Walrus and carpenter. Be dealt with later.
I feel like I don't have enough agents to query now. Because you hear people querying like hundreds of people, but I'm like, that seems excessive.
Right. Get through your list and then you can add more.
I don't know what
we're on to the third drawing of the night.
What I did when I was finding these was I just looked at my favorite books, found out which authors had which agents, and then that's what I did.
That's probably a good tactic. You're talking to the wrong person. I have no input. All right. Now I think we can draw something serious.
Serious.
Black. I could draw Sirius Black. Well, from a reference.
I was singing a Legally Blonde song, but sure.
I think I can. Yeah, let's do some portrait practice. That's really gonna be his hair with it. We're not the real person, but I want him looking disheveled. I want him looking a certain way, like he's been in the rain. No, I don't want that one. That is a different type of Sirius Black that we're not gonna be drawing. He too schmexy for Azkaban is what it is. Nope, none of these are jiving. Okay. So let's take Black and Black Beauty. Black Beauty. Do we want to draw a pretty horsey? Or we could do a
pretty horsey. That's fine.
Pretty horsey. Give me like the face. Give me the face.
Do a human version of Black Beauty.
Ooh, that's a pretty horse. You know what? My favorite horses are probably the bays, though. Like, just that really crisp, like, fawn color, or not, a bit darker than a fawn. Okay, bay horse. Oh, we can do we can do raindrop. We can do raindrop. Okay, we need to look up a Clyde's gray.
Oh, Snazzy also said Blackbeard if you want to do a portrait.
Fair.
Black flag means death, Blackbeard.
I want to share this window. Okay. I want to share this window. Even though y'all can just jump onto Google and see the same things. Draw a Marky. I also would need to grab a reference for that. Make him look beat up. Okay. I have not decided, but y'all need to look at these gorgeous horses, is what I'm saying. Y'all need to look at these gorgeous horses. Look at these horses. Oh.
Very pretty.
It's so pretty. Do any of them have the dapple gray? Like he kind of does. He's got a dark mane, but he's still got the white feet. I think most of them have white feet, but I kind of want them with the black feet. Yeah, because that's how Raindrop is in the prequel. Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like that, but that's a toy. That's a toy. Oh no. Where's the real horses? Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, I'll stop gushing, guys. It's fine. Let me look at your Marky pics again so I can try to get an idea and markify. What's on that one? I think we have in the scroll. Yu Hakusho.
Well, this one will be easier to do because I already have the template of 10 pages on the other email.
The possessed eyes. But your shading is so pretty. I'm gonna bastardize. But she's pretty much, she's got that nice straight blue hair. Okay. I found the 3 portrait piece with her. Oh, I love her hair in that one. You draw it so much better. Okay, challenge accepted. I will never learn. We're gonna sketch her out in blue and kind of figure things out. Don't
up
judge
to
me.
6 months.
Oh. Scrolling back down. Jump to present. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh. Okay. So what are we gonna have her do? Q, you need to distract them while I think.
Hi! Why? I'm doing query letters. This is stressful.
Let's make her a girl boss. Do you feel happier / fit in more in Japan or here?
Happier in Japan, fit in more here. Yeah. I definitely stick out like a sore thumb in Japan. Do not fit in. I mean, I don't fit in well here either, but I blend in more.
Similar, like,
yeah.
Is the 4 years that I was in Japan English. I'd say because it was literally separated from every reality I knew, even though I created a reality over there. There were still a lot of real things I didn't have to address. So it was more bliss than, I guess, happiness, because there were still some issues. And there were plenty of people who, looking back, I should punch. But I'm in a good spot. I'm happy where I'm at now. I'm much happier that 2020, I'm glad that I came back and restarted my life here. Personally. Your turn, Q. Tell us a story.
I'm trying to update this query letter because they're like, we really like concise letters. And if you can sum up your story in 3 sentences, you're good. And I'm like, fuck.
Panic.
Like, story about 3 sisters caring for creatures like Bigfoot and teleporting hedgehog penguins. Together. God. The ball! Oh.
That's rough, though. That elevator pitch of the 3 sentences. Oof. That is a rough one. So while you're figuring that out, let me think of a story, I guess. Too much definition. Been drawing many guys. It's a thing. We will work on portions. Once we get to there, we must flesh out the body. Story. So one of my favorite occurrences that happened because I was a teacher, or the assistant teacher. was there's always these troubled students. They're too energetic, kind of distracting the class, yada yada. But they're not really like bad kids. And there was a couple in particular who were in 9th grade. So they were graduating from junior high and they would go into high school, right? And I knew they did not like English class. They didn't like any of the classes really. But I was also fluent enough to mess with them. Even though like I wasn't supposed to let them know I knew Japanese, it didn't last long. So it kind of became like a joking relationship, just to like not like tease them, but if I know he's gonna go do something, I can be like, okay, I know what you're doing. I know you understand what I'm saying, and like help him with class, whatever. But anywho, so he graduated, and that was in March. Beginning of March was graduation. And I did my walk across Japan right after that, pretty soon right after that. And he randomly messaged me on Twitter, like 2 weeks after his graduation, and said, I know I wasn't the best student, but I actually really did enjoy your class, and I'm glad you were our ALT. And I was like, I knew it. My boy. So like that is probably my singular most accomplished moment in being a teacher, was just having the troubled student acknowledge that, like, okay, I kind of liked your class. I'm like, yes. Smart to use a cell phone.
What do we think? What do we think of this 3 sentences, but they're long sentences? Okay. Well, first off, it says, I'm seeking representation for my 150,000 word debut contemporary fantasy novel, The Humane Society for Creatures and Cryptids. A story about 3 sisters caring for creatures like Bigfoot and teleporting hedgehog penguins. Together, they stand against a town that would run them out, and separately, they fight their own battles against prejudice, anxiety, trauma, and the newcomers in their lives that threaten to tear them apart. They may think they're only caretakers for these magical animals, but the truth of their magic runs deep in their bloodline. And when their secrets are revealed, it could end everything they've ever fought for, including their lives. It's wonky still, but
type it out.
I did. Oh, you wanted it in there?
I mean, yeah, like, because obviously it sounds longer because it's longer sentences, but it sounded pretty accurate to the story.
Woods. Okay. I added a thing just to make that flow a little better. All right. I guess I can only put it in the private chat, so there you go.
Okay. Let's do. Well, I think the fact that the private chat cut off your last few words.
Did it really?
Trim a couple. It starts at the revealed.
When their secrets are revealed. Okay, hold on. I'll put the rest of it in there.
Yeah.
There it is. Because then I do put my actual summary in here.
Right.
Maybe I'll put like full summary.
I mean, it flows really well.
Okay.
Do you want me to post it in the comments to see?
No, that's fine. I already can evaluate.
Yes. So I'll post each individual just so it all stays together the way it should. So there's number 1. Oh, I didn't. Number 2. Number 2 is the chunker, but it's still like not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
And number 3.
I'm gonna change one thing already.
Yeah.
I'm taking out magical animals and just making the animals since I say magic right after that.
Oh, okay. Good. I'll take that out. It could.
I'm gonna make that an ellipses.
And there's the third one. Okay, so feel free to read through those, guys, and if you have any thoughts, concerns, suggestions, let us know. I agree, Snazzy. It sounds pretty good to me. It's more coherent than any summary I've written. Story. Honestly, the pain in the butt kids are usually the sweetest, for sure. And then you have your normal kids. And then I had a special needs class for a few years. That's the ones that they...
In my experience, there's no such thing as a normal kid.
I mean, you know what I mean, though. The ones, the blending in ones.
The quiet ones.
It's my favorite story.
What's it?
Okay, no pressure.
Your favorite story?
The little, my little delinquent friend.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like that's the one thing when people say, like, what was your favorite part? That's the part that I think about the most. Is getting that.
Mom. I ate my food. No, I don't have a lunch for tomorrow. So it took me 2 hours to eat my dinner.
Probably good for your digestion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all used to bonk delinquents on the head when they were acting fresh. Yep. There was a plentiful supply of bonking. I mean, I saw some abuse straight up happen when I was in Japan.
Yeah, they don't have the same fear that parents have. That's not the right phrasing, but when they allow the teachers to discipline, they allow the teachers to discipline.
Like, I remember seeing, like, I forget why. I think the guy, because it was one of the boy students at one of my visiting schools. So I didn't know these students as well because it was one I only went to for a half day once a week. Mm-hmm. And the teacher lost his shit at this one kid and like kicked him out of the seat, toppled his whole desk over. Like, that shit would not fly in America at all.
Right.
So, okay, other thoughts on that? And so I'm doing that summary, and then I'm giving them the full summary for like what would appear on the back of the book. Mm-hmm. And then the little sum up, and then the first 10 pages as they have asked.
Cool. I believe in you.
Any other thoughts, chat?
Do it.
Yes, I do remember when I answered the phone. I remember. Where's that at again? Okay.
I want to hear the story.
What?
The phone.
Oh, there's no story. It's just like I would have to answer the phone a lot. What just happened?
Well, I don't know. What just happened?
Oh, God. I thought the whole letter.
You saw the light. You saw the light.
Oh, I got scared. Okay. I'm hitting the send button now. All right. There's another one done. Okay. Fine. And that one can be up to 6 freaking months of waiting. That's what I was sea level.
And she freaking passed her. I wasn't ready, guys. Don't judge me on that.
Okay, but that right there, that's actually the initial crowd, as I only recently added 4 more agents to my list here. But that was the initial pool. Like I said, I did not have many. I only had 12 agents initially, 4 of which I cannot submit to right now because they're part of the same agencies as other ones I've been querying. So it's like, it's not a lot that I'm actually querying to. But again, I don't want to just willy-nilly query to anyone. Right. I want a quality agent that I have faith in based on their past clientele.
Booyah.
Golden says, Maki-chan with her poochy lips.
Her poochy whips, and she getting the big poofy ponytail today.
All right, now we got to look this person up because I only have their Twitter.
Tundra, you're making suspicious sounds. Are you okay? She's still restless, but her blood and urine have both come back clear. So, yes, I'm talking about you.
Okay, but how do you submit to you?
This is not at all what I thought I was drawing, but this is what it's becoming.
See, this one wants an attached Word document.
I forget if she has earrings. Switch over to the screen. She does have lots of earrings, but the studs and then a ring. She got the stud down there and not the little hoopy doopy doo. She got a sugar. Me not knowing how I hold a phone. Me not understanding how I hold a phone. Holds a phone. Doesn't really help. Doesn't really help. Oh no.
Okay. So Meg wants pre-letter and your first 3 chapters as an attached Word document. So now I gotta make a document.
Gotta make a separate document.
For my first 3 chapters. Chapter 4.
We resize that because that is too big.
So they're about, I don't know how many pages they're about to get, but because I might be chapters.
We also write big well, no.
Do you?
We write big books. Our chapters are a bit shorter.
Yeah, you got smaller chapters.
Yeah.
No one's arguing that.
But we still got big work.
I did. Wait, did I do better in his? I did smaller scenes.
Wrong way, gravity. Wrong way, gravity.
As main body, I can type creatures and cryptids chapters 1 through 3. Oh, don't save it to 9-bar text. No. Dokument. Hispakak. Save. There we go.
Save it.
Save.
Save it.
Wait. Atachi. I need to move you into. Oh, I can't yet because you're open. Change you. No. Off. Put you in a proper folder. Because I gotta clear the crap out of this.
figure out that bag in a moment. Need to get our lines situated. She was out shopping, and that's the story.
How many pages is that? Hold on. It's 97K kilobytes, not words. Sorry.
You got a half.
57 pages. Enjoy!
We can do all of the poem.
All right, this one I'm just sending. We're sending it. Sent. What's your turnaround, Meg?
Oh, we switched to the walrus. What happened? Walrus.
Lux. Oh yeah. What's your turnaround?
2.5 seconds. With mustard and
Mario, I don't want. Oh yeah, submission guidelines.
All right. Sorry, I keep forgetting to check the chat. Yes, hands are hard. Yep. That's why don't be surprised if we don't get past sketch hands.
I have no idea what their turnaround time is.
Tamama says good luck. She has glove and purple dye hands, so she couldn't type anything till now.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, she is not threatening at least when she's nice. She just got poked. Snazzy, is this L from way back? When we said say hello in the alphabet. She just has just the letter L.
Oh.
So I can figure out how to get an L into this picture. You wait. I will figure lemons.
Things.
She's carrying a lemonade. Okay. Cool. See how easy that was? Yeah, it's reassuring to know that at least those things are clear.
Oh, I'm not doing this author or this agent now.
Drama. We're still gonna set something up to get. I don't even know what they could do because it's not like a consistent thing. But both yesterday and today, between the dog park and daycare, she's been very skittish and shy and nervous around other dogs, which is very abnormal because she used to be the dog to get the other dogs to play. And then she was tossing her head in the car a bit. So I think possibly overstimulation may trigger it. I don't know what they're going to do. So we will have to talk to somebody, see what's going on. I have not watched the Rurouni Kenshin film. I can understand. Polly Booney's asking if it's a standalone or is Hisobo still a possibility. Look at that food. She's probably going to forge about and throw out in 2 weeks. Yeah. I was listening, Marky. She buys all the food and she just goes to Five Guys. She's like, today is the day. This is the week. This is the time I'm gonna have my real adult food. And then she don't. So let's see if we can get her holding a lemonade here. One trick that most of the time I find works when drawing hands is even though we have 3 digits, if you really only worry about bending at that first big one, like obviously the knuckle, but instead of bending all 3, because that's where it starts to look kind of awkward, but if you just bend the 2, it's a lot easier to manage in your shapes.
Mm-hmm.
So that may help with drawing some But how can we tell it's lemonade? It's gonna have a lemon at the bottom of the straw as part of the advertising of wherever it is she goes to get her lemonade. That's how they do it, or they just stab it through a lemon slice. And that's how stories are made. That's how stories are made.
Okay, I had to change because the one I wanted to do is closed. But there's another one I didn't know about. That is cool. And maybe they will work out.
Yeah. Okay, so now this figure is way out of line. You are out of line. Got the knuckle too high.
We're gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish this project tonight. And then I want to. I got one more.
Do it. Do it. Hey, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. We like to jump around a lot when we can't get exactly what we want on paper.
Why don't people put their turnaround time?
Let's see. Crop top. She can wear a crop top. She can wear a crop top. I mean, she's kind of covering most of her midriff anyway, so. But you put in some jeans. Put in some jeans. We like jeans. They got lines on them, and lines make the drawing. She's got a little bit more back here, maybe. Maybe. Not sure. Not sure on the specs of the mark. But she was in Miami Beach, so like she could go for some crop top stuff. I bet she could. Oh, what kind of neckline do we like? Tank top. Okay. But she's wherever she is at with her grandparents, so maybe she also has a sweater. Maybe she also has a sweater. Really baggy kind of sweaters, you know what I'm talking about.
There we go.
You know what I'm talking about. It all makes sense. Trust me. Just there's a lot of lines, so it's not clearly defined, but I know where we're going. So it's okay. Because cozy sweaters for the win. Even when we're wearing whatever it is we want to wear. Eraser. Eraser. Help. All the buttons. Like a it's like a cardigan, but it's not up all the way. Because it's a little warm, but it's not that. It's not that warm. Okay. So sketchy sketch. Bada bing, bada boom. And in the back we have the lemons. No, I don't need to worry about the lemons. She's got the lemonade. We're fine. Now, save that as the sketch layer. Alright guys, we have sketched Marky. Mark back at the floor. Yes. I appreciate you working in the out. I got you, Snazzy. Just because you came late to the party doesn't mean you don't get to also have snacks. She likes the juicy juice. Oh, I see. You nearly dropped your phone, actually rewinded the last so you thought you were answering a now question, but then you were way behind. We got you. We got you. Thanks, Ian. Compliments of Montana's character to Marky Mark. So now, see, I love sketch lines, but I know I have to make it clean and pretty, so there's, makes sense. But maybe we'll do just a little bit. I said we wouldn't go late today, and I see no stopping, so.
All right, that's it.
You did it? You have appeased the people?
All of the queries that I can send right now. There's 5 others now that I cannot submit to yet, but
right.
That's it. That's it.
You got this. You got this.
And I will get a rejection from every single one. Why? Why does it have to be so hard?
Because if it was easy, everybody could do it.
Everybody does do it.
No.
Mm-hmm. Well, you made a lot of progress since I looked away.
Yeah, here's the whole thing. Did you see the whole thing? There you go.
Yeah.
Ba-bam.
Very nice.
Ba-bam. And now we're gonna clean up some of the lines. Maybe throw some of the back color in just to finish the image. This is what Creative Commons is all about, guys. Just hanging out, doing it.
Hanging out
down the street, on the street. Sorry.
Same old day we did last week.
Yep, it's accurate. It works.
Yup.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that tractor goes away. Well, it doesn't go away, but. Whoopie doopie. I'm just gonna close that. Now I just need all the art finished.
Yep, we all gotta see the art finished. Yeah. Story time, Q.
Oh God.
You didn't have us give us a story. I had to distract them.
I don't know.
It can be anything.
I don't know. My brain is fried. City of Dusk is good. So far, I'm halfway through it.
Nice.
Good stuff. Intense. I don't know what people are complaining about this book. I really like it.
Good.
I don't know. I finished
we'll
The Goose Girl today. If anyone remembers that, apparently from their childhood. Apparently, this was an early 2000s book. It's also one. Oh wait, I gotta color. Did I color that in already? My bomb book. There was a bomb book. Yeah, it was when if I didn't read it, I had to
get rid of it.
Get rid of it, and I didn't want to because I own almost the entire series. Let's see. Nope, I have to color it in. Gotta color in the bomb.
Boom. Aren't you glad you didn't get rid of it?
Yeah, I am, because it was really cute.
Yay, cute stories. We need more of them.
It is very cute. It was reminiscent of Dealing with Dragons in the way that it was written, but it was more. It wasn't as middle grade. It was definitely on the mid to upper YA level.
Upper mid, yeah.
It's like it's read very young YA, but there is a severe animal death. There's some very like scary, like almost Game of Thrones level moments. There's some weird nudity moments. But overall, it's still a very wholesome story.
Yeah. We like that. We like that a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, no, City of Dusk, yeah, it is in fact good. I was questioning it just because of the reviews. Because people were like, it was meh, or it was boring, or whatever. And I'm like, I don't find this boring at all. I find this very entertaining.
Why is boring?
Yeah. This is not boring. I don't know what y'all talking about.
No, don't do that. No. Don't panic, guys. Just
I've only read. I've read 5 of the 50 bomb books so far.
I mean, you're only 3 months in.
Yeah.
So it's.
And then I've read.
Still good progress.
I've read 6 of the 23 of 2023, about to be 7, because Oliver Twist is one of them. And I am started that today.
May I have some more?
More? Sorry. More. I love that part. Oliver, never before has a boy wanted more. Oliver, he won't ask for more once he knows what's in store.
Oh my.
I love the musical. Musical's great! Oh, I gotta mark off, we did our self-care day.
Oh, good.
That's done. Now I just need to finish my paint by numbers, go to the zoo. And I've kind of failed my 100 pages a day, because even in terms of totals, yes, I'm ahead, but I haven't actually been doing 100 per day. So, Technicalities. I don't know. Also, isn't there's a readathon next month that I signed up for, and now I can't remember what it is. Is it Realm? It's not Realmathon. I forget what it is. What did I sign up for? I don't remember.
Has anybody in the chat got some fun events they're looking forward to this year?
I got MiniCon this week. WhimsyCon right after it.
No panicking. No panicking.
I impressed a boy today.
You impressed a boy?
Yeah, I impressed a boy today.
What?
Yeah, it's funny. I was talking to this guy and on the messenger things, right? And he has a nickname. And the nickname is near and dear to my heart because I'm a chaos gremlin. And I asked him, so how'd you get that nickname? He's like, well, this alt girl I was dating in college really liked alliterative nicknames. Because his first name starts with a C as well. And I was like, what, did you date Stan Lee? And he just kind of died for a good few messages before he was like, that was the best response I've ever gotten to that.
Okay.
So I won major brownie points that way, and I feel very proud of myself. Uber nerd. Uber nerd.
Bring the nerds.
My mom sent me a picture of what? What do you want, Mommy? Oh, top 5 performers. Good job, Mommy.
At her work.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Well done. I like how she just sends me a shot of her computer screen, and with no context,
no explanation. Just
what?
Here he is, being awesome.
That's fun.
Being awesome.
Wait, what? I made something cursed. It's Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig. What is this laugh?
It's funny, is what it is.
Okay.
You gotta check the memes and shenanigans on Discord, and you'll see what Fee drew today, and it's cursed. But I love it.
Okay.
It's really funny.
Alright, we got our lemonade. Chicka 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 chicka. Chicka chicka chicka. Chicka chicka chicka. Sound effects are necessary when you're drawing.
Cycle and whoosh! Sorry.
Would you know? How else would you know how the line was drawn without going?
Snazzy's going to Vegas for a book card in October. Can I go with you? Because the convention I do, I'm debating not going back to this year. It's my usual October one. I had such a bad time last year. I don't know. Oh, hold on.
There's change of scenery.
There's a new Hamlet short. Oh, that's it. Okay.
Bag. The bag.
What con is it, Snazzy? I want to look it up.
Did that wake you up, baby girl? Yeah, it's okay. She was singing for you. Oh, wait, I forgot the sweaters on that side. Sweater. Swoop with the G. Swoop with the G.
Okay.
And a swoop with the sweater. Swoop with the sweater. It's got the sweater. I hope y'all are finding this at least somewhat entertaining, since once the art starts again, it's going to be a lot of me forgetting you're there.
If I go, yeah, come with me. Because we're trying to go to Europe in August. Oh, can I do that instead with you? Jesus. I'd rather go to Europe. Let's go to Europe.
Where in Europe? Because that's a lot of places.
Everywhere.
Europe itself is a lot of places.
Where in Europe, yes.
So we're about this far, getting the line art tidied up.
That's pretty.
Mm-hmm. Just gotta get her other arm with the grocery bag here, and then
apparently you have done her such justice. I love fan art, and I have gotten her. Gotcha.
Oh, I'm glad I made you proud. That's the Marky face. That is the Marky face. She's trying to be angry, but she's just pouting. Good. Keep up with the comments, Q. You the comment gremlin.
What's up? What's up?
I don't know. There's nothing right now. But...
Well, here's the story. I was telling Hala before we started on the stream. So I send birdie videos to my nephew, right?
Oh,
all the time, and then they send me stuff back. Well, today, unprompted, I got a video from them, and I'll let you listen to it because my sister doesn't like having him on camera, but it's very funny. They got baby chicks.
Are they like a mamba? Yeah. But they're way littler. And they're bombos. Little bombos.
It's bombos.
Very cute, Mom. Bye, Tiffy. Bye.
Bye, Debbie. But they got baby mambos. Called bombos now.
They're bombos.
Oh. Bombos. They're baby mambos.
That's cool.
So that's my funny story of the day. Yeah. Vegas Valley Book Festival. Okay, looking it up. Let's see.
I mean, my events are not that exciting. Since I just have to go lift some weights in April. That's going to be super fun.
Where's its actual website?
Waiting on dates for
that's November.
Author fairs I went to last year.
Now you said it's October? Well, that's 2022. Where's 2023? Is it that, or is it the Las Vegas Book Festival? Oh God, I hate their website. Why is this horrible? I can't navigate anything. What the hell? Why? Oh God. I can't get anything. Every time you click on something, it just goes to this picture. Why? Why? Why?
Sandra, are we okay?
What is this? Matthew, help! Yeah. Throw it at me, because whatever website I just clicked on was not doing anything. It was, yeah. Just doesn't fly by the seat of my pants. I've never done a show outside of Colorado, and I'd be interested in trying to do that. So.
Yeah, this needs to be rotated. You have to go downstairs? You have to go outside, baby girl? Oh, wrong letter. Wrong letter.
Oh, I've never been to a bookish event. But
I don't know.
I've been to a lot of conventions, but like,
I don't know.
A lot of them integrate outside of just being books. Mm-hmm. So I've been to a variety.
Yes. Just gonna stick with our finger like that, because we can't draw stuff. But she's holding her phone, just believe it. Don't ask questions. Do, 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 do. I don't know what kind of buttons it's got. There's a port there. Semi-big one. Maybe a slightly narrower.
Hala, put that finger back. Snazzy said.
Sorry, I know it was weird. Sometimes you just have to break the finger.
Break it. Break it to it.
Nobody cares. Nobody's gonna look at the hand. Everybody's gonna look at the hand, but nobody's gonna look at the hand. It's fine. It's fine. Alrighty. Oh, that's a too big a line. There we go. And then, boom. She's all cleaned up. Okay, dokie. Macky. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Did you just sew it back on? Yep. Just, a little Gorilla Glue. Sticks it right on there. Okay. So we probably should do a little more pinkish. We're gonna do some low opaque. We're gonna do it the messy way first, because the messy way is actually kind of fun. Yeah. Do one thing at a time. Do one thing at a time. Nobody heard that. I didn't say no. I swear it's not Christmas songs in my. No.
I had one earlier in my head, and I was before we started. I was like, "What the hell is that doing in my head?" Rude.
Well, I have a tendency to just hum random classical tunes, and they always divert back to Christmas.
No, that's annoying.
And it's like, what is going on here?
Man, I really hate seeing people upcharge books so much for no.
Oh, are you on the Pango or whatever?
No, just on my Facebook, and I'm part of a few books and trading stuff. Mm-hmm. And with some of the special editions, I get kind of upcharging it, but some of them are $700, and I'm like, no, it's not that rare. It's what the hell are you doing?
Right.
It makes me very upset especially because a lot of people buy the special editions just to resell them at a really outrageously upmarked. It's insane. I really hate when people do it to the book of the month, because I'm like, I'm sorry, people are getting those books for $10. You are not charging me $50. It's not that special. If anything, the book, I honestly don't like book of the month editions, because I think their little stamp on it make the book covers ugly as hell.
Yeah.
See, Snazzy, I can see spending $700 on a first edition of a classic, but not a new release from a Luma crate. I'm sorry. It ain't that special. It's pretty, but it ain't $700 worth.
It ain't $700 special.
It's not even so a lot of people will do $150 and $200. I'm like, no, you freaking psychos. No, it's not. That's not their value. Stop it. It's very frustrating. And with the people who are doing that, because there's wait lists to get onto those subscriptions. It took forever for me to get on Fairy Loot, and that's why I'm not giving it up. I don't care. I will keep spending my $36 every month for my special edition book because that's what it's worth to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I buy it for me. I'm not trying to scam other people into giving them hundreds of dollars just so I can have a book with pretty sprayed edges.
Yeah.
It's immoral. And wrong.
Yeah, immoral. What, nobody jumped on it?
Immoral.
Immoral.
So. Nazi spent $75 on a special edition book that hurt. I'm not a collector usually. So it depends on the book, you know. Certain books, it's like, yeah, I really want that. You need it. But other ones, I'm just like, no, that wasn't necessary. Copy of Lonesome Dove. I don't even know that one. I'm gonna look that up.
She's looking it up, guys. She's looking it up.
Lonesome Dove. That's like when Atlas 6 came out, the self-published copies of it, you don't want to know those prices.
No, I kind of want to know those prices, though.
They're a lot. Is it by Larry McMurdy? Is that who we're looking at? Oh, it's from 1985. I already hate it. I'm sorry. And it's a Western. I already hate it. That's a me thing. I don't like. This is the exact type of book I would never read. But, you know. Jesus, what a chonker. 960 pages. Respect on that front. A love story and a... Wait. What is that on the cover?
Don't look too close. It could be something we don't want to see.
Oh, it definitely is.
Oh, I told
you. Hold on. Not liking this description. I've got some warning words on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why, Golda. Tell me. Because immediately just looking at synopsis and stuff, I'm like, I'm out.
Tell me why.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a Western.
I'm seeing problematic shit.
Tell me why. What color shirt? I'm thinking we do like a grandpa oatmeal colored sweater or like a deep red, like plumish. Plum is good.
I like plum.
Plum. Do some plum.
Yes, but why is it good? The synopsis honestly does not give me a lot of what the actual plot is. It just says journey to a dusty little Texas town of Lonesome Dove and meet an unforgettable assortment of heroes and outlaws. Offensive. Richly authentic, beautifully written. If he does not tell me anything. I'm slightly.
Do I have to come over there?
Hold on, I'm momentarily dying. God. Maybe if I go to the Amazon page, it'll have a description. Nope, same thing. What's your synopsis? I just want a synopsis. Why is it so hard to get one?
It doesn't exist. Dun dun dun. The truth has been revealed.
Oh, he co-authored Brokeback Mountain? Okay, I have a little more faith now.
That's a terrible reason just to change your mind.
It's not changing my mind. It's just I need more reasons to be intrigued by it because, like I said, there's no synopsis here, and we have two words immediately in that synopsis that I'm not a fan of. So it's already in a genre I don't read. And it's from a time period I don't really read. So it's got work to do to make me want to read it.
Ooh, it's got work.
So give me the info.
Pass her the page.
It's like looking at 1-star reviews. Holy shit, this person's mean. This might upset you, Golnath. Ready? I gave the book 600 pages of tiresome effort and finally, quite literally, ripped the entire book apart and threw it in the trash.
Ooh. But they did say why?
Well, I mean, there's a much longer review of it, so yes. But that first panel was like, oh, fuck, that got so sad. I love reading 1-star reviews of anything. It doesn't matter. I love seeing the reasons people get angry at stuff.
Tell me why.
Oh, that's something I don't like. We introduce characters and follow them for several chapters only for them to be killed off, having nothing to do with the main plot or any plot at all. That's definitely a pet peeve of mine. They exist the authors that have killed. That's definitely... I've seen a few books recently that have done that, and I get very upset by it. It's like, why did that character exist in the first place? And of course, and then they say we can have the story told from all of the white perspective of white characters, but Native Americans are just typecast caricatures. Unworthy of perspective. All women are either whores, marital slaves, or otherwise drug-addicted sex deviants, aside from perhaps Clara. The women are mostly full of personality when there could have been a lot done with their development.
I think she'd wear
Lots of sex, lots. But I suppose as long as it's referred to as pokes and carrots, that's okay. Sorry. I like reading the reviews. It may not be accurate at all, but it's just funny. Oh my god, they showed a picture of the torn up book. They legit tore it up.
Oh wow.
They put a picture of it up. Oh my god! I'm sorry, this is perfectly done. Okay, I'm on Amazon's reviews, right? And so they end their giant review with a picture of the ripped up book. And the next review is another 1-star. Bad experience. Missing pages. I'm like, did you read their copy? That's so funny.
I gotcha. All right.
Sorry, that was just perfectly set up on Amazon reviews. That gave me so much joy. Yeah, we all have books we don't like. I recycled books before because subjecting someone else to them would have made me a bad person. That's fair. I mean, as you bought the book, you get to do what you want with it. That's fair to me. But I know if it's a book I love, so like Olneth loves this book, that would hurt me a little bit inside. Like if somebody did that to, Gilded by Marissa Meyer, that would hurt me.
I would question their tastes.
And we all know I've done the series of where I read 1-star reviews of my favorite books.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Disagree.
But I kind of want to go to the books that I've 1-starred and see their 5-star reviews and roast them then. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just laughing at their response. I'm not laughing at the book, but their response was like, whoa, buddy. That was an intense review. I'm not laughing at the book. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. That was not my intention. I genuinely do want to know what the book is about, though, because I'm just not finding a synopsis. I apologize.
Well, it's going to end up on your list at this point. All right. Okay, guys. We're going to clean up some of this color here and make it all come together. All come together. Yeah. Do people have favorite colors they like on their covers? Like, I know we all have our cover aesthetic, but I feel like, I mean, certain color themes definitely trigger certain expectations for the book. But I still think a real good, like, harsh black and white with a pop of color is my favorite. Because it's just dramatic. We like it. We like it. Okay. Do you have favorite color books?
I'm thinking of who's my favorite color in a book. Snazzy likes yellow books.
Yellow books?
I mean, it pops.
They do pop.
I just like a good pop, I guess.
I mean, what's his face? Oh no, that's not yellow. That yellow border they keep putting on covers is annoying.
Yellow border?
Like, you know how House on the Cerulean Sea.
Oh, like, the weird flap thing that they do. Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, and it's like, no, you're breaking it up. You ruined it. You ruined it. I find it kind of weird, and I know it's, again, with the whole marketing and the industry, that, like, very similar books, similar looking covers, because, like, you know, it's spring, so let's do, like, purples and blues and whatever. I just find that odd, and it does not inspire me to pick it up. Not that many things do nowadays. Not that many things do. Do you think I should redo the covers for Kuro Kenshin / combine some of the books, or?
Combine books, yes.
Okay.
But I'm terrible with graphic novels and stuff. I always think they're all too short.
Because they read them in like 30 minutes. I'm like, great, yeah. That was 4 months of my life.
Well, yeah, you read it so fast, and then it doesn't. A lot of times I find that they don't actually complete an arc for me. And I want a full arc when I read them. That's one of my big troubles. Yeah.
Most of, like, the manga and stuff, because it's serialized, it's, you know, trying to keep everything here. We need 4 chapters. We need 6 chapters. So depending on how they ended up in their, like, in the magazine where they were serialized, your arc could go on forever.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I just read Taiko's Heaven's Equal Volume 1. And it's the first 6, like, I don't, what do you call it?
Volumes?
No, but it's already, it's Volume 1, but there are 6, chapters.
Episodes, chapters.
Yeah. And so, because you can read the story on like, tapas and stuff. But then they bound the first 6 chapters together, but those first 6 chapters didn't necessarily complete an arc for me. It left me right at like the rising climax, in my opinion. It's still beautiful art and stuff.
Yeah,
but I think just because I'm too much of a novel reader to really get, like, that's why I liked The Prince and the Dressmaker. It's a standalone graphic novel, but it does a full story and a full arc.
Yeah, and that would be why.
Liking that way more than any other graphic novel that I've ever read. So.
Yeah, and that's just the nature of the serial publishing. So.
Yeah, it's just not my style of thing.
Right.
I try. I get graphic novels and I try, but it tends to not work for me as well as it does for others.
Yeah, I've only considered combining, because there's 7, but I was seeing if I could combine it into 3 or 4. I'm just worried of how it will hold up, because there's so much more ink on them. So, like, the more pages, oftentimes the books, like, just fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
So I might test it once I actually get far enough to combine a couple.
Mm-hmm.
But if it stays the same, I may just redo the cover art. I don't know. No one's gonna pick them up, and I'll look at them.
It has to spark joy for you.
It already does, but it's gonna spark more joy when it's more shiny.
Could it spark more joy?
More joy, more shiny.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna head out though, just because I do really need to get to reading.
Okay, yeah. Do your thing.
I can't read and chat. So
okay.
See you later.
Bye.
Y'all have a good time. I look forward to seeing the finished product.
Okie dokie.
All that jazz. Bye-bye.
Bye. Now I have to talk the whole time. Okay. All right, guys. All right, let's shake it off. And now I'm going to have to hop back and forth and see what y'all are saying. So I apologize for being a little negligent. But here we is, getting Marky Mark some color on her. Trying not to erase the color that worked so hard to get on here. But speaking of that whole manga series stuff that we've got over there on the back burner, I've not quite updated anything because of obvious reasons, not working on stuff. But I keep coming back to the idea of maybe adapting it so then I can continue the story. And there's a disconnect there because not only does it feel finished, but I don't have that same interest in necessarily the Japanese setting, which is what all of them have been set in. So like I kind of want to readapt them, but in a different universe, sort of. I don't know. Yeah, I had a feeling we had a rough time. Like when you're doing a coloring book. Yeah, right now it's basically a coloring book. It all comes together. And it's a nice break from just staring and trying to write all these words. So we just gotta clean up the skin tone. We'll add in the final details and she will be about done. But yeah, like with a cherry on top. I don't think anybody out there has read it, but it's a comedy, and it's action sports because of the whole soccer shtick, which also I'm not into the setting, but I really enjoy the characters and I enjoy like the ridiculousness that goes on in said story. So I guess my heart is kind of torn on like giving it this full story it deserves, but I want to change it. And it's mine. I can change it. Definitely have that freedom to do that. But we'll see. Mostly just focused on getting the Tower of Dogs and the Eden trilogy done. And see if anybody has any interest in those stories once they're reprinted. If not, I can just let them go and keep all the special moments for myself, I suppose. But who knows? Maybe somebody will find them. I mean, they're available, so it's like, somebody does find them, I'm going to want to do it. So I think that's the right thing to do. This is one of my favorite coloring techniques because you just go all kinds of messy and somewhat more, I don't know if it's more natural, but kind of gives you more interesting lines than trying to stay in the line. When you clean it up, you've got a bit more shading, a bit more texture than you may have had otherwise. So, I like it. But we'll probably wrap up here in 5 minutes or so since the pups are abnormally quiet. And that's never a good thing. Just get this skin colored up. I was going to give her a white tank top anyway, but you kind of, maybe that'll be interesting. Let's see what it looks like with just the white accessories. Maybe it'd be a stylistic choice. Clean up, clean up. We got our lemonade cup. You can put a little L on it just so we all remember that it was lemonade. Okay. What we got? Oh, she has skin tone colored eyes. That's not good. Just give a little color here. Not bad for a night of drawing. Ugh. We got our tundra today, little just simple sketch. We got our walrus and carpenter. This one I cannot explain. It just kept going and going. And then we got some marky mark. So we've got a little bit of everything to brush off the rust and probably wrap up for the night. Oh, she has brown eyes? Okay. She's got brown eyes. Brown eyes. I didn't leave enough room on this layer for the browns, but I'll have to come back and finish. Oh, get in there. Get in there. We can give you some better brown eyes in a moment. She's got brown eyes. No, I didn't even clean up the piercings. Come back here, tablet. We are not done. False alarm. But if you guys got to go do things, I totally get it. I'm just going to, I don't really want to color all this stuff. Like, it's kind of interesting to look at it with just the white lines, like on the groceries and details. But I want to get to this part. And the scrunchie. What color should our scrunchie be, Marky? Marky, Montana. Monty. Oh no, I'm gonna start calling you Marky like I called my dogs my brother's names. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And I apologize if you felt uncomfortable at all, Monty. I was not present. I was very much focused on this, and I kind of tuned out, and that was on me. I think it should maybe be a pink one. Is that what you gave her before? Yep, pink. Pink. Walrus just manifested. Okay, pinky pink. Yeah, that walrus was summoned from the depths of imagination. We took a little Wonderland trip there, and we ran with it. We just ran all the way there. I don't know why this pink looks more sandy. I want more pinky pink. Maybe it's not a bad sand. It's kind of like channeling Botan vibes, which we are very much okay with. Probably won't be that much reflective. Back to that. Yeah, just give it a little dust in there. A little dust. I think we need to just slap a background on this, just to give us a little contrast. Some well, she probably wouldn't be wearing. She could be wearing a sweater in Miami if it's like evening, but wherever she is with her grandparents. Am I on the right layer? Yeah. Oh look, I missed a spot right there above her hand. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll come back. I'll come back. Yes, another trick. Putting in a background so you can see what you miss. Especially if you're working with a light color. Oh no, her phone has disappeared. That's okay. That's okay. We didn't finish the background yet. We're gonna do some pretty blue. It's a pretty blue, tealish blue. Yeah. Ooh, we got some bubblegum pop vibes. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop. Oh yeah. Okie dokie. See, this is why I just need to be stopped, because it can keep going forever. And I know it's Monday night, and I have to go to bed early. I have to go to bed soonish. Since I have to wake up at 7:30, possibly a little earlier, so I can drink before fasting. Oh no, the background color is slightly different. The background color is slightly different. What is this? What is this? I think the official start of Ramadan isn't until Thursday. Maybe. Wednesday or Thursday. But I have my squat day tomorrow, which is going to be at 8 a.m. So since I have to wake up early anyway, I might as well wake up early enough to have my water and protein shake before, and then try to fast just to get myself ready. Because if y'all think I don't have brain power now, you should see me on day 3. So that's the hardest day to get through. It's the hardest. First day, you're like, okay, this is different, but whatever, I'm going to do it. You got the mental strength. Second day, you're definitely hungry. You're having second thoughts. Thirsty, more like, because you did not prepare well the first night and drink enough water. So second day is pretty rough, but the third day, you're already over it, and you still got 3.5 more weeks. So, ooh. No, you're good. Like I said, I wasn't present enough to know how it should have been handled, but I think we can always do better to listen to other people's feelings. Yeah, she lives in Florida. Wait, does her grandparents live in Florida too? So she moved from Miami to somewhere else in Florida? Because if so, she's just out on a chilly twilight night, and that's a abstract twilight in the back there. That's what we're going with. How do you keep track of layers? Usually I will name them all. Like in here, I just labeled the line and the sketch layer. Oh, I forgot to put the logo for Yo-Yo Mart. And then I'll do like, here's the skin layer, here's the hair, and I will layer everything separately. And then when I add shadows, I'll do those on a separate layer. So I typically do name them, but I won't separate them into folders unless it's like I separate folders for my comic pages because I need like my text in one and my effects in one and the basic stuff in one. But overall, just naming them. And this is kind of just, we're having fun, so I'm just going in order. I can kind of see the colors and see what they are. Okay. We're going to make it Yo-Yo Mart. And the yo is written like a soul. If you're Japanese enough. Yo. Actually, flip the other way. There we go. Yo. Yo. March. Choo choo choo. Shoo. 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 Yo-Yo Mod. Oh, and I drew it on the wrong layer. No! I was clicking all the layers and talking about them, then I forgot I was on the wrong one. That's okay. That's okay. The most important thing is adding the characters. And these little blue dots bothering me now because it's just so small. So small. It's gonna make it go away. I'm gonna go to the correct layer. Bye. Okay. And then we sign the character name because we don't care about our own names. We just here. Oop, it's kind of traveling upwards there. My little leaf. That's not the flavor I want. Here we go. Marky Mark. I don't know how she would normally write out her stuff, but what that? It's a hole. We don't like that. We don't like that. We didn't work this hard to have holes and missing stuff. Right. And erase. Erase. Okay. Yeah, the more I look at it with just like the sort of stylized or like comic style, oh, what did that do? Groceries and whatnot, I'm just like, yeah, you know what? That kind of feels more balanced than making everything colored and filled. So I think we can put a stamp on Marky. Okay, it's sweater weather. It's sweater weather. And the panhandle, gotcha. Probably. I try, because if I don't, it will just be silence. And I will forget you're here. Not because I want to, but because I'm just like in the zone. So So, yeah. You try to get up on around 7 on purpose? This is only because I have to. And it's like one day out of my week, thankfully. Oh boy. Yeah. All right. But yeah, we got some good stuff done tonight. I didn't have to do my punishment. For anybody who missed the first 20 or 30 minutes, we through page 300, everything is kosher and ready to go for draft 2, with the exception of I need to actually fill stuff in, so that'll push me further than 300. Had I drawn a punishment, it would have been to read the 600-page ebook, which I would have had to do before completing any more on my book. So thank God that wasn't it. Thank God it wasn't deleting 10 pages, because I would have cried. I would have just disappeared for several days. And we netted, I think, we netted 14,000 words. But we probably wrote more than that, because I had to rewrite chapter 20 like 2 or 3 times. And there were other scenes that I totally just cut because they were kind of sitting there like filler. And the things leading up to them changed so much that I was going to have to rewrite it anyway. So I just cut it. That way everything up to page 300 is clean and purposeful, if that makes sense. Yeah, so she better go to Yo-Yo Mart in your book. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. That's my contribution. I have to be at work at 9. I guess that's technically normal. That's normal, especially, yeah, you're in the pharmacy, so. I get you. Make you work. Yes. It shouldn't be too hard. She has to go get her groceries from somewhere. Yes. All right. I will post these in the Discord if y'all need to take a closer look, or just, they'll be there. They'll be there for y'all. It will be canon. Excellent. This is a canon I can get behind. Oh, shut up. Cool. So let me save these. Probably don't need them on screen right now. Cool. It's me. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm glad I accepted the challenge, because I haven't drawn anything even like full body like that in a minute. So it was good practice. And she's got fun hair. I love her hair. It's so much fun. She's got I don't know what she's seeing on her phone, but she ain't happy about it. Just also that, if you need some light tension, something's on that phone she don't like. But she likes, maybe she likes lemonade. That could also be a thing. I don't know. Maybe the lemonade was too sour. I'll let you go from there. This is for, oh no. Aha. A Miss Color. Reasons why I should be stopped. I keep looking and then I find the problem. Nope, that didn't do it. Where is this? Is it in the background? No, it's not in the background. It's in the jeans. Hold on, let me clean this up. Right. Y'all don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something that wasn't done. There's a little extra. That's, as much as I love the sort of like messy to clean coloring style, it can definitely hide some unwanted excess if you don't check your backgrounds correctly. But yeah, that's my story. Hold on, I'm saving it. Now I'll come and do a proper send off. Okay. Night, Snazzy. She does have great hair. It's probably that her rent is due and the landlord charged her for something she didn't use. Oh, she's good. Okay, good. She likes the money. Nice. Or they were like, we did an inspection and there was a scuff on your wall, so $25 extra for us to touch it up. Okay. No. Ugh. All right, guys, it is 10:30, so we hit 3 hours on the dot, and now we've gone over it. Thank you again for tuning in to another episode of Creative Commons, where you come and do your thing, and when we hang out, sometimes, sometimes we write, sometimes we draw, sometimes nothing happens, but we're here. We're here and you're here, so that's what matters. Should be next Monday as well. It looks like for the near future, I'm not working in the evening on Mondays. I don't know how long that will continue, but definitely next week we're looking at another Monday. I work a lot of evenings this week, so I don't think there'll be any pop-ups, but keep an eye in the Discord, on the YouTubes, all that good stuff. Check out our lovely friends in the chat. They all have, I think most of y'all have channels. See what they're doing, support them. We had a good time, and we didn't get punished. So we're gonna take a break from writing, maybe tomorrow. But yeah. Thanks. I appreciate you. And make things or cry at our lack of productivity. We could have sprinted if that would have helped. We could have. That scuff was already there. It was totally there when she moved in her dresser and made it. I cried today for my productivity being shot back to the beginning, but must. Yes. And it's a good thing. Don't be afraid to kill your babies. It worked. And it's technically still there. Because I have kept the camera. I have kept all the other punishments up there. So when I feel like I'm in need, we have a bank. Let's hope I stay diligent and don't need to do that again. But they're up there and I still don't know which one is which. So it could happen one terrible day. But not today, not this Monday. And as it being Monday, let's get this day over with. Try to enjoy the rest of your guys' week. I'll post the pictures in the Discord. If you need me, I'll be there. Midwestern goodbye. Atreya's here. Sergey, goodbye. Okay. Bye, guys. I'm going to hit the button. And we can all sign off. So, Atreya, you guys say goodbye.